NCIS, Tony and Ziva, S1E8, Cliffhanger emotional peak hits hard in Fire Sale, Finale, Summary and Interpretation, Tony and Ziva's emotional cliffhanger in NCIS Episode 8 of Season 1 Note, this recap is based on the events of NCIS, Tony and Ziva Season 1 Episode 8, Fire Sale, as of 10:50 a.m. West Africa Time, Monday, October 13, 2025. For days after the show's October 9, 2025, 3 a.m. Eastern Time, 12:01 p.m. West Africa Time, broadcast on Paramount+. This 45-minute installment, which was written by Frank Cardea and directed by Leslie Hope, The Handmaid's Tale, has an 89% Rotten Tomatoes rating because of its suspenseful cliffhanger. The conclusion, which pits Ziva David, Cote de Pablo, and Tony DiNozzo, Michael Weatherly, against Jonah Markham, Julian Ovenden, combines survival, betrayal, and love. Context of the episode, limited spoilers. The Raining Fire mission is intensified in Episode 8, as Tony and Ziva attempt to prevent Jonah's drone assassination of CEO Aaron Graves, Sean Pertwee, while posing as Interpol warrants. Tiva negotiates Claudette's, Amita Suman, role and co-parenting anxieties, Tali's request, after Episode 7's revelation of Montmartre's lair and Martine's, Nassima Benchiku, skepticism regarding Jonah's lies that target Tali. Tension is increased by the cold open's clandestine preparation, flashbacks to the 2020 wedding, and Fire Sale, gunfight, which culminate in the mechanical Jaguar attack. Personal stakes are tied to the action's conclusion via the cliffhanger emotional peak. Emotional high point of the cliffhanger, scene dissection. As the Jaguar drone strikes, the emotional intensity of the finale explodes, combining treachery, loss, and love into a tense standoff. The build-up, the exhibition pandemonium erupts as Martine tampers with Jonah's remote control and Tony pulls Henry's murder tape. Before turning to Tali's, Isla Gie, hacked safehouse feed, the Jaguar, claws slicing, missiles grazing, locks onto Graves, target acquired, family weakness. Jonah pushes Martine, saying, "Traitor. You're outdated," he said with a sly grin. Tiva rallies, but the stakes get higher on both a personal and global level. The highest emotion, Tony's fear and love, with a shout of, "I'm not losing you again." Tony protects Ziva from the Jaguar's lunge. A sincere admission sparked by co-parenting guilt, Tali's safety, and grief, Henry's passing. His eyes are fixed on Ziva as his voice breaks, fusing desperation and love. Ziva's resolve, Ziva responds, "Nor I you," in a tone that is both compassionate and ferocious, reflecting her personal losses from her time on NCIS and her mother instincts. Echoing her earlier support for Tony's breakdown, she tackles Graves to safety. Martine's betrayal climax. Following Jonah's betrayal, Martine, crying uncontrollably, shoots Dayon Lazar, Veliber topic, and murmurs, "This ends now." According to FandomWire, her decision, against her ex-partner, reflects Tiva's unity. The suspenseful moment, Jonah's hand hovers over detonate, a missile explodes close to Tali's stream, and Gibbs' voice crackles, "DiNozzo, you owe me." The emotional climax, love, grief, and hope on a precarious precipice, is captured in the freeze frame, with Martine's rifle elevated and Jaguar claws close to Ziva. It is described as a heart-pounding crescendo by TV Fanatic. Emotional context. According to Collider, Tony's vulnerability was heightened by his decision to choose Tali over Henry in Episode 5 and his near confession. Ziva's response solidifies their relationship by demonstrating her stability, 2020 flashback. In contrast to Jonah's aloofness, Martine's tears reflect her Syrian trauma, according to Primetimer. According to FandomWire, the peak reflects the episode's subject of family weakness. Why it matters. According to Collider, the cliffhanger is unforgettably personal because the emotional peak intensifies the action. Cliffhanger peak, Tony, Ziva, Martine feelings hit hard, exclaimed Reddit users. October 9, 2025, r/NCIS. Effect on the season and episode. Tiva's arc. By delaying their confession, the climax forces their love to be resolved in Episode 9, Betrayal's Edge, October 16. Mission stakes. Jonah's demise is linked to Martine's decision and Tali's threat, which intensify the jaguar threat. Season momentum. The emotional stakes are raised by Gibbs' tease, which suggests a conclusion with NCIS backup. A critical view collider calls it a cliffhanger masterstroke and praises the emotional intensity. The heart-in-throat moment is praised by TV Fanatic. According to FandomWire, the action is elevated by the primal emotion. Best ending yet equals cliffhanger peak, exclaim early IMDb enthusiasts. Total score, 9 out of 10. A heartbreaking, action-packed finale that sets up an explosive continuation is delivered by Fire Sale's cliffhanger emotional apex.